again. I'm Ken Sribnick. This is the second video in my Alto Recorder Lessons project and focuses on Unit 2 of our Sweet Pipes Recorder book 2318. The first unit got us started playing notes C, D, and E with a good bit of additional material. I'm intending that subsequent videos won't be as long, but the lessons will rely on your putting in the needed time to play the short drills and melodies to perfection with no wrong notes, hesitations, or other hiccups by practicing them and or slowing down as you need to play them. In that way, our goal is to bring music making into your soul so that you have a special place to go in this crazy world. That said, let's dive in. In this unit, you'll learn high F. Let's start by circling the drill lines and melodies you're going to work on. 33, 34, 35, 42, 46, 47, and 50. Again, these are the essential stepping stone exercises on the path to programming high F into all the learning centers of your brain so that you can play it fluidly whenever you see it. Again, I hope and suggest that if you have the time, you'll play all the remaining uncircled lines 3 times each to reinforce our primary exercises and as practice to approaching new and unknown music. Remember, the first time you play it, you're decoding it. The second time, you just play it, however it comes out. And the third time, you reinforce it and own it to whatever point you are in your learning. There's no right or wrong. Doing this is just good for your learning. Focusing again on high F, it's shown on the top line of your music staff and fingered by the left thumb and its middle finger. The first hole remains open. It sounds like this. See if yours matches mine. Drills 33 and 34 should be brought to perfection one at a time. In addition to teaching the note, the exercises drill the muscle memory of going back and forth to the 3 earlier notes, C, D, and E. Make sure you read both of the author's small print comments above and below 30 and 31. Let me give you a 60 beat per minute. Get it into your system. Don't play along with it with a metronome, but you should play at about this rate. "35" is a little French tune, La Capucine, which is in English the nasturtium flower. One of our book's co-authors is the musicologist William Hetrick, whom I assume is responsible for not just choosing the tunes, but also inserting them in our books where they best utilize the notes we've learned. As far as I've seen, they've all been in their original keys, which is amazing. The tune is almost too simple for you after the drills that you've played, but I'd like you to practice it to develop the flow and sweetness it deserves while encountering a few Fs in the melody. The breath marks are a clue to the phrasing. I'll play it for you. go. Moving to Henry Purcell's Rigaudon, the melody in exercise 42, this is a dance tune with a few more high Fs. I am so much better a musician for having played music for dancers. They'll teach you more about the spirit of music than any dot on the page, that's for sure. After you learn this tune and other dance tunes, if you get a chance to play for a child, they love to dance. And if you play for how they move, it will improve your musicianship quite a bit. The portion in your book is the main theme. Learn it at your own comfortable speed, which I'd guess is somewhere around 60 beats per minute. 2, 3, 4. Exercises 46 and 47 drill all of our notes to date in almost all of the time durations you've learned so far. In addition, there are half-beat notes here and some need-to-learn interval leaps from one note to another rather than from a note to the one next to it. Before you play it, you should count it out loud. So the pattern for 46 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The ands are the second half of those numbered beats. In exercise 47, there's a different pattern which goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Go From My Window, number 50, is a beautiful slow air, the history of which is lost to time, but not to the history of recording by folk singers, rock groups, and countless early music players. And now ye be one of them. First, learn the piece. Let me play it for you at 60 beats per minute. And now I'd like you to join me after I count you in. Again, I'll be playing at 70 beats per minute, assuming that you've learned the piece already, and remembering that your playback speed can be adjusted if you're in full screen, if you go to settings, so you can slow it down or speed it up to where you're comfortable. I'm going to play a measure and I'm going to count you in. This is 2, 3, 4, a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll bring you in. Oh, I'm going to play the piece twice, so it has some meat on the bone. One, 2, 3, start. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.